Hi guys, Tyler here. Now today we're talking about backups with Elementor Cloud. First, we're going to talk about how do automatic backups work. Second, we'll talk about how to create a manual backup and why you might want to. And then third, we'll talk about how to restore from a backup of a previous version of your site. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please consider dropping a like to boost this video in the YouTube algorithm, and also don't forget to subscribe. I put out a ton of Elementor content here on my YouTube channel, and you'll definitely want to check it out. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and let's get started. Elementor Cloud is an all-in-one website creation solution. It comes with hosting, it comes with WordPress, it comes with Elementor, your drag and drop builder. It comes with Elementor Pro, which is premium widgets that you can add to your drag and drop builder and add to your website. And it comes with a bunch of other features, one of which is backups, and we're going to talk about that today. If you guys are interested in getting your hands on Elementor Cloud, check out the link down below in the description and see what kind of price you can get for it. It really is a fantastic all-in-one solution. The backups feature in Elementor Cloud is actually really good. It's automatic daily backups. And yes, I said daily, and yes, I said automatic. That means you literally don't even have to worry about backing up your site. So let's talk about how do automatic backups work, kind of some of the specifications of this feature and what to expect. So first things first, let's take a look at these automatic backups. If you go to elementor.com and log into your Elementor account, with the same account that you purchased Elementor Cloud from, again, a link is down below in the description if you'd like to purchase it, you can go ahead and hover over the website that you purchased with Elementor Cloud and click Manage this website. When you go down through the page, you can see that there is a list under the hood section of backups. Here are all the backups that my site has. Now you can see every single day, like July 30th around midnight, July 29th around midnight, July 28th around midnight, my website is being automatically backed up. And you'll know these are automatic backups because over here on the left, it will say automatic_backup. That's the title of this backup. And just so you know, when I actually created my Elementor Cloud website, this was set up by default. I didn't have to go through and enable anything. Everything was already set up for me. It's just that easy to have automatic backups working on your site. And like I showed, it happens once a day, every single day. Elementor Cloud offers 14 days of rolling automatic backups. That means as you continue on to make changes in your site, your older backups will be erased if they're past 14 days, and your newer backups will continue to happen automatically. Another nice feature about automatic backups is you can click this little pencil icon next to any of the automatic backups and give it a name. I'm gonna name this one the July 30th backup and save it. And just like that, our backup is saved to July 30th. You could name it maybe some kind of update you made, like the new site or the version 2.0 of your website or something like that, but you can go ahead and rename any of the backups right here. And before we continue on to manual backups, I do just want to make mention that this feature right here is extremely important, and you might not appreciate it that much now, but if anything happens to your website or you get some kind of issue with your website, something crashes, a plugin updates or WordPress updates and crashes some part of your site, you will absolutely appreciate this feature so much. All right, let's talk about manual backups now. Why would you actually want to go ahead and create a manual backup when you have automatic backups going all the time in the background? Well, I'll give you a really common scenario. Let's say you go into your website and you're making changes to your website and you've changed a lot of different things and you like how it looks. Then after your changes, you go to the back end of WordPress and realize, oh look, WordPress is out of date. I should go ahead and update it. Or hey, look, this plugin can actually go to a new version. It's got a new update available. Let's update it. Your previous backup does not contain the changes that you've made today, and you're about to do some kind of update that could potentially harm your site or make something crash. This is a perfect example of when a manual backup would be absolutely key to do before you make this upgrade. Hopefully that scenario gave you an example of when it would be appropriate to create a manual backup. Now, to actually create the manual backup, it is very easy. We're going to go back over to elementor.com, log in with our Elementor account, and then we're going to find our Elementor Cloud website. We can go ahead and click Manage this website, scroll down to Under the Hood, and we'll click Create New Backup. Once we click that, we can go ahead and give our backup a name. Let's say, for example, we're updating WordPress. So I'm going to go ahead and name this Updated WordPress Today. And then we're going to click Create New Backup. And then you can see our backup is now being created. Now, right above my head here, it says create new backup. That text was actually replaced with text that says backing up. It was showing me that it was actually backing up my website. And then this backup popped up and we are all set to go. We can go ahead and safely proceed with our updates. And again, this backup took, for me, in my case, it took about 30 to 45 seconds. Very, very quick there. Depending on the size of your site, it might take longer, but it is a pretty quick process. Now, lastly, I want to show you just how easy it is to restore from a backup using Elementor Cloud. And again, if you haven't got your hands on Elementor Cloud yet, be sure and check out that link down below in the description and see what kind of price you can get for it. Now let's go ahead and talk about how to restore from a backup and also how to export a backup if we need to take it off of our website. All right, so maybe something unfortunate has happened on your site and you need to go ahead and restore to a previous backup of your website. Fortunately, you'll have the options of automatic backups that you can restore from, or if you've made any manual backups, you can also restore from those. Now, first, we're going to go ahead and log into Elementor.com using our Elementor account that we purchased Elementor Cloud with. We're going to go ahead and hover over the website and click Manage this website. We'll scroll down to backups, and then here are all the options that we can back up and restore from. Now, first, let me show you just how easy it is to restore from a backup. Let's go ahead and pick July 26th right here and restore to this version. I'm just gonna simply click restore and it's gonna come up with this pop-up. It first needs to let me know that this action cannot be undone. Once you restore to a previous version, all the changes you've made since that version will be gone. And again, if you want to make a manual backup before this, I do recommend checking out the previous section of this same video about how to create a manual backup, and then you'll probably want to export that. However, we're assuming that our site has become corrupted and doesn't work right, and it's just not functioning the way we want it. So that's okay. We want to restore to a previously safe version. A few things that you need to remember is that your site will not be available until you restore completely. Also, your site editing will not be available either. And lastly, you just need to know that during the restoration process, your site will show a site down message from Elementor. Sometimes people prefer to do this at nighttime so there's less visitors and less traffic on their site while this actual restoration process happens. Once we understand and agree to all of those terms, we can go ahead and hit yes, restore. Now we're brought back to the Elementor.com dashboard, and you can see right over here it says restoring site. Also, our image has changed to a little maintenance image. Also, just a side note, while we're waiting for this restore to happen, I've had to do this process by hand manually, and it is a pain. So once again, thank you, Elementor, for making this process so easy. While this is happening, let's check real quick on my site and see what it says. So I'm getting some bad gateway errors. There could be a slew of different error messages that you get while your site is being restored, but this is what mine is looking like right now. Fortunately, that only took about 2 to 3 minutes and my site is back up and running at the new restored version. Now the time will vary based on how big your website is. If you have tons of pages, lots of files, maybe users, a big database, anything like that, it will probably take a lot longer, but mine only took about 2 to 3 minutes. It was very quick and I was back up and live within minutes. Also, one thing I did want to mention is right here, it said that my website had completed. However, I was refreshing my page and still getting the bad gateway error for about maybe 15 seconds after it had said that it completed. So just know that it might take a few seconds even after it says it's completed to actually completely process and allow you to load into your new website. So don't panic if that happens. Also, I need to put this disclaimer in here because when you're backing up large amounts of data and restoring them, and sometimes things can happen, and I don't recommend that you continuously restore to different versions of your site. It's just not great practice, and there's probably a chance that something could go wrong at some point, just because there's so many moving pieces here. So as a disclaimer, I'm not liable or responsible for any of your data loss because sometimes data loss does happen in this process. So do this at your own risk, but I really do believe that Elementor has made this process very simple, straightforward, and easy to understand. And so far I've had nothing but success with it. Also, I would definitely recommend exporting some of your backups if you think that you'll need them later on. Let me show you how to do that. So we're back in Elementor.com, logged into our Elementor account that owns the Elementor Cloud website. Now let's go ahead and hover over the website, click Manage this website, and scroll down to our backup section. And right down here, you can see there is an export button. So let's go ahead and export maybe the July 27th automatic backup, let's go ahead and export that. Now you'll see at the bottom right, it says soon you will receive an email with the download link. The backup export is being compiled. And it's just that simple. You'll get a link in your email with the download, and you can go ahead and save that to your computer or a hard drive or a server or wherever you keep your backups. You can go ahead and just save those files so you have that backup for later. And this is backups with Elementor Cloud. It's very simple, very easy, straightforward, fast, and reliable. If you guys haven't upgraded to Elementor Cloud, I highly recommend it. Check out that link down below in the description and see what kind of price you can get for it. Like I mentioned earlier, you're not only getting hosting, but you're also getting Elementor and Elementor Pro, and you'll also get access to a bunch of other awesome features like these automatic backups. I highly recommend Elementor Cloud, so check out that link and see what kind of price you can get for it today. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure and hit the subscribe button to see more videos just like this one. And if I could ask you guys a favor, drop a like if you enjoyed it. It really does help boost this video in the algorithm. Thank you guys so much and have a great rest of your day. Take care.